ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Youth Edition. It's Thor Gunnarsson, it's the Bolton Wanderers on a quest for Champions League glory. Sit back, relax, get in your comfy chair, grab your favourite beverage, turn on that big screen TV, because here we go with the Youth Edition. In today's Media Watch, Thor Gunnarsson has been appointed manager at the Bolton Wanderers for the upcoming campaign. He was stated as saying he's here for the long haul and wants to restore Bolton back to the top flight, investing in a quality youth academy for the future. That's all we've got for the Media Watch. Leave me anything that you've been seeing about, and we'll report on that very, very soon. Hello and welcome to the Youth Edition. This is FIFA 21 and we are here with Bolton and Thor Gunnarsson. If you aren't subscribe to the channel. If you are new around here, feel free to subscribe because this is going to be one hell of a journey. If you've been here for a Youth Edition before, you know what this is all about. Basically, we're going to take a team from League 2. This year it is Bolton, and we're going to try and take them to Champions League glory with nothing but Youth Academy players and regens. So, we've got a lot to cover today. It is episode 1, of course. Let's jump into today's episode. So first and foremost, let's have a look at our objectives. They want us to sign 3 younger players. We're definitely going to be doing that. And 2 players from the academy in a defender position. Fair enough. Get 12 clean sheets in the league. Yeah, we'll see about that. It could be a little bit dicey here. Avoid finish in the bottom part of the league. And within 4 seasons, they want automatic promotion. Hopefully, we can do it before then. Financially, keep the player salary growth under 5%. So, some pretty interesting stuff there. We'll see how we go. Obviously, we don't have all the mods in play just yet. We're waiting for the lads to get those up and running. Hopefully, help us out. But the manager rating of 80 at the moment. Hopefully, we can keep that high. If you haven't seen Cutsy's series over there with Harrogate, he's in a little bit of strife there, but hopefully Thor Gunnarsson can do a decent job here with Bolton Wanderers. Right, now the squad doesn't matter too much. I've put them all on the transfer list. We're going to get rid of all of these players and replace them with Youth Academy and regen players. We need to try and get an 11 ready for the first game of the season, so that means we need to send out our scouts. And speaking of our scouts, we've got 3 former players from last year's Salford City series. We've got Diogo Neves, the Scout Future Star, which we don't have anymore, but yeah, Diogo Neves is there. He is from Brazil, of course, and he is out in England for 3 months looking for any player. We've got Nicolas Zanotti, the former goalkeeper from Salford City. He is currently in Iceland, so Thor looking to bring back some talent, maybe in his, physical attributes possibly. And Leroy Jenkins, the Welsh wizard out there on the wing, is here as well to scout for us this season, and he is currently in Wales. Now, what I do like to do in my series is give you guys the opportunity to pick where we scout. So in 3 months' time, when this scout mission has finished, we need to send out to new countries. Now, unfortunately, we don't have a full live editor or anything available, but hopefully by the time these scouts come back, we will have the chance to go out and scout some new countries without having to do a lot of back-end work, which I've had to do here just so that we could go to Iceland. But Wales is available in the vanilla option. Now, what you need to do for me is down in the comments section, leave me a country that you would like to see us go and scout. Where would you like to see us bring the youth talent back from? Put thumbs up on the ones of the countries that you like as well if you see someone's comment down below. And generally the ones with the most thumbs up will get the call up for the scouting missions the next time we send these scouts out. So get down there in the comment section and give me some new countries to scout around the world to bring back some youth talent for this Bolton Wanderers side. Now, new to FIFA 21, we already start with our pre-existing youth academy, and luckily enough, we have got 6 players here, and only one of them is under 16, which means we can bring all of these lads into the first team. We're going to need them to start off this campaign, so let's have a look at what we've got currently. We've got Andreas Menendez from Chile, 69 to 93, a centre-back, which is handy, 6'3". That potential's a little bit wary, but he's got the headband on like Diogo Neves. So Andreas Mendes, welcome to the first team. Promote to the senior team. Now we have got a name that I'm never going to be able to pronounce. He is from Slovakia, but I'm going to go with Matthias. We're just going to call him Matthias because unless you can tell me how to pronounce that last name, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. But he's got a decent potential there at the moment of 74 to 94, a central defensive midfielder, 53 overall at the moment. So let's get him in. Now we've got Tobias Wallace from Liechtenstein, only 59 to 81, a left midfielder. I've already switched him over to a left wing development plan. We're going to have to bring him in because we're going to need players. So let's get him into the senior team. Dragomir Kasun from Croatia. 53 to 73, not the best. I've flipped him over to a central attacking midfield development plan just because I think we're going to need someone there in the guts. 59 overall. Welcome to the first team. Now, Thomas Boskin, we can't sign up from Slovenia. Only 15, a really low potential. Not sure he'll make the cut if we have enough players. And then we've got Johann Schultz. Now, this lad looks pretty decent. 84 to 94 potential, can play just about everywhere. I've switched him to the right winger, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But you know what? There is another player for our first team. Right, I've had a quick scout around on the free agent list. There's 3 regens here available for us. We've got Sebastian Vizaga from Bolivia, a left back that could possibly come in and fill a role for us. Marcus Rottenberg from Finland, low work rates. Those don't matter anymore because with development plans, we can pretty much develop them however we like. And we've also got Aolu from China, left wing, right wing striker. Could be handy. We'll wait to see what their overalls are. If we need them before the first game of the season, we'll have to look to spend a bit of money and try and bring them into this squad. Now, of course, our manager is Thor Gunnarsson, the big striker from Salford City. He's taken the role here, and I think I've got him pretty close to, you know, what I feel he should be looking like. He's wearing a lovely royal blue, navy blue suit with the red tie there just to fit in with the Bolton outfit, and looking quite menacing, looking like he is ready to get down to business here with the Bolton Wanderers. Right, so another thing we like to do here on the channel, if you aren't familiar, is to upgrade our Youth Academy players. I will give you one of these per episode generally, and what you need to do is down in the comment section, let me know what you would like to see happen with young Schultz's kit here. Johann Schultz, the right midfield, right winger here from Germany, signed up from the Youth Academy. If you want to change his number or his kit, let me know in the comment section what you would like to see him look like in the future. Now, put thumbs up on the ones that you like as well, and generally the people with the most thumbs up for the player will get the upgrade. Now, the one thing I will say though is that once we have upgraded, they will get an untucked shirt. That keeps us on top of who's had upgrades and who hasn't. You can go ahead and select any boots. Hopefully we get some boot packs in the future with the mods and stuff, but yeah, let me know what boots, what socks, what ankle tape, anything you want, gloves, what you want on his wrists, all that kind of stuff. Put it down in a comment, and you're away. Thumbs up on the ones you like, and we'll get him upgraded in a future episode. Good luck. Now, if we take a look at the calendar, you can see now we've got the new training scenarios. And we're going to set up this way at the moment with a rest, recovery, and intermittent training. We'll see how the boys do for stamina. We're not going to worry about the pre-season in regards to playing them. We'll just simulate those through and try and get some sharpness and the likes into these lads. We do need to play the training scenarios to, you know, get the maximum effect out of it, but I'll probably do those off camera just so that we can get those up to an A rating and get the boys growing as quickly as possible. First game of the preseason tournament, we're going to check out the sim, you know, the live sim action. We're just going to, you know, we've got a couple of those Youth Academy players already up and about. We'll jump in, have a quick look at how this works out and whether we want to utilize any of this kind of style of play through this career mode. I'm not too sure. I prefer to play all of the games, but you know, you can come in here, you can check this out, and that is some very loud crowd noise, but that's fine. Can't see us doing too well on this, but you can definitely come in here. You can change game plans, you can check the player ratings, you can see how the stats and the possession and everything's going along, and of course you can manipulate your game plan on the fly. But there we go, already 1-0 down. So I think what we will do is just get this to the end of the game, really. It was a 2-0 loss. Quick simming the second game of the preseason, and it's a 2-0 loss. The final pre-season tournament game is a 1-1 draw, so we managed to find a goal. Right, we've sold a player in Matthew Alexander for 270. Not really concerned with the real players, we're just trying to generate some funds. Right, the news comes through that Schultz's position change is ready to go, so let's go and see how this works. So we come into our little squad hub here, and if we come across to development, we can go in here, and we've got to change position, so let's do that. Now he is a right winger by trade. Right, time for our first press conference. Thor Gunnarsson up for the challenge of the opening day of the season. We're taking on at Stevenage, and we won't show you all of these press conferences, but let's just get him up and about and see what we can do. So how's the preseason prepared you for the real thing? I believe in these players. Let's get that morale up. We're up to happy now. And oh, bit of an angry look there from Thor Gunnarsson. Let's see what else. It could be a long, difficult season here for us, apparently. But we'll see. The scrap down at the bottom of the table. Can you expect anything better than a Bolton bottom half finish? We're going to go out and fight for every point, that's for sure. We'll have to wait and see how the squad turns up on the opening day of the season, though. Busy time of the transfer market with 6 players leaving. Yeah, that's fair enough. We're getting rid of players, but we will be bringing players in eventually. We might have to sign up a few free agents here before the first game of the season. We do need a stronger squad. Very happy team morale. That's what we like to see. And Thor Gunnarsson looks like he is a man that is ready for business. Right, so the Youth Academy reports are back. The first one is Leroy Jenkins. He is in Wales, and he has brought us back Alex Jones, a goalkeeper. Perfect. Just what we needed. 74 to 94 potential. Let's get him into the academy. And the other man he's brought us back is Lloyd Payne. Well, we're going to need players. 6'2". Could be anything, really. I'm thinking he might be a left midfield, centre midfield sort of player. So let's get Lloyd Payne into our academy. Next up is Nicolas Zanotti. He's currently in Iceland. He's brought us back Sigbjorn Bergman, 64 to 88. Could be anything, to be fair, but let's get him in. He's only 15, though. And Asgrimur Nordahl. Okay, another 15-year-old, but that's unfortunate. We were hoping for some 16-year-olds we could sign straight up. And finally, Diogo Neves is here in England looking for some homegrown talent. We've got Isaac Leonard, 62 to 82. Nathan Elliott, 64 to 88. And Joel Whitehead, another goalkeeper, 59 to 79. Let's get them all into our academy. Right, so let's have a look at this academy. And Alex Jones is 50 overall from Wales. 74 to 94 potential, though. So let's get him straight into the first team. We'll hold off on Whitehead for now. Bergman's only 15. He's a left back. That's unfortunate. Isaac Leonard, the 17-year-old, 43 rated. Welcome to the team. We've also got Lloyd Payne, a centre midfielder, 43 overall. Welcome to the team. What have we got as well? We've got ourselves Nathan Elliott, centre forward, striker, Campbell. We do need a forward, so welcome to the team. Right, so let's have a look at how the team is coming along. Waller's out there on the left-hand side. Gets a +6 rating thanks to some happy morale, some good fitness and sharpness. Elliott's just come in from the Youth Academy. Gets a -5, but that will change around once we get him into a striker role. Schultz is up to a 60, so we'll be able to check out his potential. Casson is training to become a cam. He sits there in the midfield. We've got to get rid of White. We've got Leonard at CDM. We need a left back. Mendes is there at centre back. And we've got Craig, whatever his name is. He's the CDM, but we're going to have to play him at centre-back. He's 6'1" at the moment. We need a right back, and we've got Jones between the sticks. So we need to go and pick up 3 players, regardless of positions, because we need a first 11 for this first game of the season. Right, and that is where we dip into the transfer market. We've got 3 free agents, so a left back definitely can help us out. A 5'10" CDM, I guess we could probably play him at right back or in that centre midfield role. And, well, the right winger here, well, who knows where he'll end up. Let's try and get all 3 of these players into the team. Right, so here we go. We've got ourselves a first 11 ready for the first game of the season. It's a little bit rough. Lugo's up top there, 49 overall striker. Elliott moves back to a centre forward cam role, which means Kassan has to go into the midfield as a centre midfielder, so we'll see how that plays out. And Rottenberg, the CDM from Finland we just brought in, we've put him at right back because we didn't really have an option, which means he starts at -2, so he'll only be down at a 47 come game day. Yeah, it's a little bit tough, but a couple of 59s in there, and Schultz obviously a 60. Let's go and check in on his potential. Right, so Johann Schultz, 60 overall. At this stage, he has the potential to be special. Could be a big part of this club for the future. Who knows? He'll need to have a good season to keep that potential up. It is time to get into the first game of this Youth Edition series, and it is Bolton on the road against Stevenage. Now, once the mods do get in play, I will look at adding a 3rd kit, and we'll update the kits and the likes as we move through this career mode. But for now, obviously, we're in vanilla. We've got a first 11, though, so that's the main thing. And as for sliders, I'm going to keep everything on standard at the moment. We're just playing 6-minute halves. No sliders. I have turned the competitive mode off. I just can't get my head around the fact that they're trying to skill out of the defensive line, and we're just going to turn that off for now. We will look at implementing sliders as soon as I've had some time to test those and, you know, make things a bit more competitive. But obviously, with the squad we've got at the moment, this should be a fairly competitive game. So let's get into the opening game of the season, Bolton and Stevenage. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. The League Two season kicks off again, and it's Stevenage and Bolton here at the Lemex Stadium. I've gone through, I've spent 3 hours renaming all the stadiums. If I've got some of them wrong, I apologise, but I just went what I could grab. We will look at adding, you know, banners and all that kind of good stuff once the mods become available, but for now, this is what we've got. Bolton, can they get their season underway? Can someone from this team show up nice and early? Let's get into this game. Here's Leonard. Just have to get used to that FIFA 21 gameplay. That one's brought out wide. Wallace gets the run from Leonard. Feeds it into Elliott. And he's got Lou. And Lou shoots and scores. It's 1-0 Bolton. Well, slices through like a hot knife in butter. A little bit of sweet and sour sauce on the end of that one for Lou. Well, hello, legendary. Maybe we'll need those sliders a little bit earlier if that's the competition that they're serving up. As we just broke straight through, and Lou gets us our opening goal. It is 1-0 to the Bolton Wanderers. Our campaign is away, and Thor Gunnarsson happy with that. There's a good ball through. Marsh straight in and bang. Well, Stevenage get the reply. It's Goal City here. 1-1. An instant reply from Stevenage. Well, okay. That's different. And it's just game on here early in League Two. There's no need for defenders by the looks of things. Just went straight through the left back. And our centre back caught out of position. Past the goalkeeper, and it's 1-1. And an interesting day at the office here for Thor Gunnarsson. Taking hold of Bolton Wanderers. That makes it 1-1. Can we turn things around? There's Elliott out wide. Wallace gets the run down the line. Bring it inside. Finds Lou. Lou needs a little bit of help, and he gets it from Kassoon. Plays it inside. Elliott. Poor touch, but he fights for it. Prosser takes it away from him, and Cuthbert clears. Lou plays one off. Leonard plays it forward. Has Elliott. In on goal, Elliott, he'll shoot. Oh my days, what are these goalkeepers? It's 2-1. Elliott gets a goal on debut as well. Okay. Looks like we've got some slider work to do here. Because the goalkeeping here is absolutely atrocious from both teams. Good ball out in front there for Elliott. And he gets his debut goal. It's 2-1. How many goals will be scored today from either team? That's a good finish from Elliott, but the goalkeeping is a little bit suspect. Schultz. Lou back out wide. Schultz will keep running here. Schultz drives his way forward into the pocket. Tries to get across in. Elliott! Oh, he's got his second! What is going on here? No, he's been called offside. Unlucky. Well, it was a good finish there from the young man. But he's got a bit too far forward. And he is offside. Well, here's Leonard again. He's driving his way forward here. Taking on the defensive line. A big run here from Leonard. Works his way into the box, but runs out of juice. Leonard. Elliott. Quick touch on for Lou. And that could be coming. Gets the save. Wallace takes it away from him. Here's Elliott. Back to Leonard. Lou. Elliott, that's a lovely ball. Kassoon plays it off. Schultz coming through. Here is Johann Schultz. Oh, taken out. Somehow gets up. Does well. Taken out again. Oh, ref. Put your whistle in your mouth, mate. It's Reed in the pocket. Zaga was with him. Hutton plays it inside. We're all at sea defensively, and Jones makes the save. He's his way forward. Gets the run here from Elliott. He's causing all kinds of issues here, Elliott. Drives his way forward, gets to strike away. Lou! Oh! On the cusp of half-time. Lou has gone wide. He just absolutely swung a leg at that one. And let's go on begging. Well, there is the whistle for half-time. 2-1 in favour of Bolton. We're in a very good position. Well, time to get the second half underway with a 2-1 lead. Now, the issue is going to be that we don't have any substitutions. So it's going to be up to these lads to run out the 90 minutes. I hope that we can get something out of this game. Oh, defence has been missed. 2-3 tackles, but they were reluctant to take the strike. Now they come inside and bang. There we go. Stevenage back into it. It's 2-2. He's beaten Jones. And, well, defensively, we're looking a little bit lacklustre, but that'll come in time. It's a young team, mainly 16-year-olds out on the park today. Thor Gunnarsson with a long road ahead of him. Just needs this team to remain competitive. It's a simple finish in the end. It's 2-2. Ball out wide. Stevenage looking to open us up again. This one's brought in deep. It's a header and it's missed. There's Schultz. It's a run from Craich. Cut back in and finds Elliott, who's got some space. Elliott drives his way forward. Here is Elliott again, but he can't beat coming this time. Oh, they're coming in. List. Carter. Oh, there's some skills. Played it away. Marshall. Here's the strike. Great save from Jones. Big save from the keeper. It's coming in again, though. Oh, there it is. List finds the finish. Stevenage take the lead 3-2. Our defence looking shaky. Jones not really looking up to the task fully, but a little bit more training. And these lads will hopefully grow into a competitive side. I mean, we've got a couple of goals, but just defensively, we're all over the shop. And unfortunately, that's a clean finish there on the near stick. Beats Jones. That's 3-2 in favour of Stevenage. Oh no, Schultz is down. Menendez, good tackle and awareness. Leonard lays off. Kissant lays it forward. Elliott to Lou. Lou back for Elliott now. Needs some assistance. Gets the run, but I'm not sure what Bolton were thinking there. They come through again. This is List. He'll look inside, and Jones gets the steal. Menendez has looked solid on occasion. He'll grow into that body. Uses that last bit of juice to push his way forward, but starting to tire now, this Bolton squad. Good from Leonard. There's Lou. Finds Elliott. Turns his man. Pulls the trigger. He's not going to be coming with that shot. And it looks like it will be a loss here on the opening day of the season. But, you know, the boys have had a red-hot crack. We work on some of these defensive skills. And we're right in with a chance of doing something this season. And there is the full-time whistle. A 3-2 defeat to Stevenage on the opening day of the season. But a few signs of hope here in this Bolton squad. 9 shots to 7. There was some good tackles, and Nathan Elliott gets an 8.8. Right, so Johann Schultz just bruised his shoulder. He'll only be missing for 5 days. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much in regards to putting out a first 11 on the pitch. Time for game 2 of today's episode. We're on the road again today. We take on Bradford City at the Utility Energy Stadium. An unchanged lineup because we've not brought in any more players, and we won't have an opportunity until the next youth reports do come back. So it's up to these boys to try and get the job done, and we do have a lot of midweek fixtures coming up soon. So we may have to go to more of a recovery schedule just to try and keep the boys fit enough to be playing every game. Let's get into this one here on the road against Bradford City. All right, here we are at Bradford City, and coming off a 3-2 defeat against Stevenage. Maybe today is a day that we can get a victory. Let's get into this big game here against Bradford City. Oh, good save from Jones there early. Early attack. Bradford, oh, that's nifty and scary at the same time. Leonard plays one through, finds Elliott. He gets picked off by Pritchard, and Bradford looking up a little bit of a higher level than what Stevenage are. Here comes Pritchard now, bang. 1-0 Bradford City. Okay, hold on to your hats, folks. Because, yeah, this team seems to be a little bit of a higher quality than what Stevenage is. And this idiot is in front of the camera. Piss off, Pritchard. Well, once again, our defensive line sitting very high for some reason. They're instructed to sit very deep in regards to instructions, but It looks like they don't want to have any bar of that. They're not quite listening to Thor Gunnarsson yet. And it's cost us a goal. It's 1-0 to Bradford City. There's Kassoon. Schultz makes that run out wide, brings it inside for Elliott. Oh, there's Lou. He's got Wallace out wide, but didn't make the pass. Come on, Lou. Drives his way forward. Lays it back now. Leonard darts through the midfield. Needs Lou making that run and picked out by O'Connor. Well, corner here for Bradford City. Bolton trying to get their season underway. That's a deep one. Jones with a good punch. They don't want to get out here and try and do something about it. Bradford coming again, and Jones called into action. Good from Menendez. I like the look of this lad. He's like a young Diogo Neves. Lou does well. Elliott finds Schultz. Schultz comes inside. Schultz! Good save, O'Donnell. Oh, that's a good ball. Oh, Jones off his line. That's brilliant from the Welsh keeper. Get in, lad. That's superb goalkeeping. That's more like it. Let's go. Oh, it's a wonderful finish from Donaldson. It's 2-0 Bradford City. They slapped us up there. 41 minutes gone, and that's a wonderful finish. Bradford City finding their second. And, well, we've got a bit of work to do here with the Bolton Wanderers. Don't worry, Jones. You've looked better today. You weren't really going to do too much with that one by the looks of things. He has just slapped that to the top bins. Pick that one out. 2-0 to Bradford City. Bradford trying to get a third here. Just need to dig in, lads. Oh, that one's over the top and put wide. He was offside. Menendez is going to get himself a bit of a card here. He went in hard and heavy there. And he is on a yellow. Andreas Menendez. Menendez is it forward. Wallace trying to create a chance here before half-time, but no, not quick enough. O'Donnell looks to get the clearance. And there is the half-time whistle. 2-0 down to Bradford City. Oh, that's a wonderful ball through. And Bradford straight after half-time make it 3-0. Well, maybe we don't need sliders. I don't know. We'll make a decision moving forward. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But at this stage, we're getting pinged by a far superior team, just breaking us down through the midfield. And we'll have to wait and see what happens here with Thor Gunnarsson, whether he makes some executive changes to the formation, to what's going to work for him in his managerial systems. But, yeah, doesn't look too happy with that. 3-0. Oh, I love a little touch there from Lou. He's got through the defensive line here. Lou gets the strike, but a good save from O'Donnell. Oh, Donaldson! Okay, 4-0 Bradford. Oh, dear me. Well, we're in a little bit of strife here. We just cannot keep this man at bay. He is scoring for fun here at the moment. Who was marking him up? No one, just left completely alone in the box. A simple header finish. Jones can't jump. 4-0 Bradford City. The Bantams have brought the banter. Well, it's a corner here for Bradford City. They're all over us like a cheap suit now. We don't really have a lot of answers. Mendes gets up there and does well. Looks like it's going to come straight back in from Pritchard. Lou out here trying to do some defensive work. There's Wood. Makes his way into the box. Pritchard again, looking for a cross. Oh, Rottenberg gives it away. That's terrible. Come on, boys. Compose yourselves. Oh, Jones called into action. Another big save from the Welshman. Has Elliott. Oh, he was onside. He's worked the keeper but couldn't get the finish. Good save. Late corner here for Bolton. Looking for a consolation goal. Too easy for the keeper. And that's probably our day done. And there is the whistle. A 4-0 defeat to Bradford City. 15 shots to 3. We just got absolutely punished. Right, and that is where we finish the opening episode. We are bottom of the table, unfortunately. I thought we were competitive, but we've let in 7 goals already. A lot of work to do here with Bolton. I'm going to do some more work behind the scenes just to clear things up a little bit. Whether we go to sliders and that, I'm not too sure just yet. Not after those 2 performances, but it'll come as this team starts to click. Make sure you're putting those comments down below for the countries to scout and the player upgrade, and we will see you in another episode very, very soon. I'm Sparring DK. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and you have a good one. The Sparring DK channel now has Patreon, and if you feel like just going that little extra step to help, the channel grow, you can go across to the website, pledge your allegiance to myself, and for $1 a month, you're basically putting it in a jar and allowing for us to go and buy some more beers and record some more beer drinking episodes. Thank you very much to the current lads that have gone ahead and supported the channel. Absolutely tremendous to see anybody willing just to give that $1 a month at this stage. I cannot thank you from the bottom of my heart. You really will make a difference in the future. So jump across there if you're that way inclined to the Patreon channel, sign up today, and we'll see if we can get some extra beer drinking episodes for you at home. Now, if you are looking for some more content, we've got a couple of videos, one here, and if you want to subscribe, there's a button right there. So go ahead, subscribe, and you'll be notified when the video